All right, we're back at the shop and it's Bodywork day. We got this bike for not much money. It has seen better days, and all of the plastic.
The plastic is bad.
Exactly. It's cosmetics. We took it all off because we were getting the wiring fixed the other day, and now we're going to fiberglass the pieces, all the little broken pieces. We have a bunch of pieces like this. A ton.
We have stickers holding some of the plastic together.
The tail light just fell.
The other owner was like pretty creative with like, there's a lot of like repair going on here. Like, look at that fiberglass repair.
The bike was red before, we think, as well, actually, but it's now white.
Yeah, we thought we were actually buying a white original VFR.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna get going on the bodywork. One of these like quick release holes is broken, so we're gonna try to fiberglass or Bondo a washer in so that we can make a new hole, and you know, hopefully it'll be sturdier than it was. So you can see this tab, that one's fine, but this one's broken off. So we're taking a piece of metal and just drilling a hole through it and then going to put fiberglass on and connect it. So hopefully that'll hold as well. Getting pretty high from the Bondo. It's been like 2 hours or 3 hours of breathing in Bondo. It's strong.
We're not trying to make a show bike. We're just trying to not have the stuff fly off on the freeway.
Hopefully find some matching paint at the store tomorrow. I think it's pearl white, right? Is that what it's
called? Pearlescent white, yeah.
Pearlescent white. So hopefully they have that somewhere, because we've got a lot of dings and patches to cover up. All right, we're back at it.
So yeah, we're back
sanding
at it.
Day.
Today's just sanding, and then we're gonna hit it with a little bit of touch-up paint and some clear. And we got about 24 hours before we need to go.
Yeah.
So, and we're going all the way to Colorado.
We just put some tape around the Bondo because we didn't want to mess up the paint that's already good. So
yeah,
we're just sanding it down. Hopefully it won't be too dark, and then we'll spray it with some car spray paint.
I don't know, we just some touch-up paint.
Paint's not going to be a perfect match, but it'll be close enough. And the bikes will look a lot better than they did before. We just don't want them to look like they're falling apart. And they also sounded like they were falling apart. Anytime you'd hit a bump on the VFR, everything would rattle and feel like it was going to fall off. So everything's much tighter now. I don't think we'll have any plastics flying off along the road. Yeah, and then we still have to put Ethan's brake pads on.
Brake pads on.
But we might
do
that on the road. Oh yeah, we got to change the oil after we ride them. And pack. So
and figure out all the stuff we have in Africa that we don't have here that we need to supplement, like sleeping bags.
Yeah.
We don't have sleeping bags.
Yeah, we don't have sleeping bags, so we might just bring sleeping bag liners because we do have those. And I think it's probably warm enough along the way to use that. But
the only problem is we are going through the Rocky Mountains, the Cascade Mountains, the BC Rockies, maybe even Montana Rockies. So there could be some cold weather too.
Our route is loosely planned, but
because of fires.
Yeah, because wildfires, which is really sad. A lot of roads might be closed or mountain passes might be closed, so we're not sure if we're going to be able to go exactly the route we would like to do, but we'll do a map overview as we're going like on the way. And
because we're so good at doing this.
Yeah, we're so good at it. Okay, so we're making some headway. These cracks, you can see, pretty messy, but it's on the inside, so we're gonna like file these down and then probably paint them tomorrow. This is the washer that we put on. So we just, put a washer on and reinforced it with a bunch of the Bondo. This side was like terrible. He had like all these zip ties in it. We cut out the zip ties so it didn't look like Frankenstein, and kind of just put a coat over top, and then we'll probably, sand it down as best we can and hopefully find matching paint tomorrow. In case anyone is curious, we're using the Bondo glass short strand reinforced fiberglass filler. It's actually working amazing. We've used it on a lot of different things, even like in our house. All right, so as we said before, one of the common problems with the VFRs is the regulator or rectifier overheats a lot, and that can cause a bunch of problems, mostly electrical. One of like the tricks that people have done is they put a fan next to it to keep it cool. It came with one in it, but some of the fins had broken off and it wasn't working very well. So we got a new one. It's basically just like a little computer fan. It's just pretty straightforward. We're gonna just hook this up before we get all the fairings back on. Well, the fairings are still drying. Hopefully this one plugs in and it's just plug and play, but.
And on.
Nice.
There we go. Gosh, we took all the fairings off, fixed some electrical problems like we've talked about, repaired all the fairings, put all new mounts in the broken ones, and now we're just kind of touching it up and putting everything back together. It looks really, really good. Really good.
I feel like
it was
a good job. We weren't really
amazing.
expecting to.
And we weren't trying to do like a super amazing job or anything, and it's looking pretty super amazing.
For like what we were thinking we were gonna do, it looks better.
It does. Okay, so here we are, last day in the shop. Last thing on the Katana, changing some brake pads. Sal is fitting the rest of her fairings, which is going to be cool. We did a bunch of repairing, and I think they look pretty good. I don't know how we kept these for very long, but we got the bike. It came with these VFR stickers, and when it's done today, hopefully we can put them on. It's a miracle that they're actually still in good shape, and we even found them. They were like under the bed.
Yeah, they were under the bed.
Yeah, just random.
Exciting time.
All right, here we go.
Put it on the final touches.
Yep.
Do you want to do it?
Sure. Then I can, if it's screwed up.
I almost feel like I'm better at this thing.
I mean, we're both kind of like, both good. I know there's 3 points.
So I think you should try to use this black line to cover up this crack.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Yeah. How's that? That's about right.
I think that looks good, yeah.
Okay, now push in the middle of the F. And then you go from the middle out, and then out and down.
We were hoping that it would cover up some of the dings on this side. Sweet, it looks good. Oh my gosh, it actually looks like a lot better.
All right, here we go.
Number 2.
Number 2. Wow, it really looks like a new bike again. It's like almost like shock too.
I know.
I have to clean up the chain now.
Great reveal. I love it. It looks so much more legit. So that's it for the VFR. Ethan is going to bleed the brakes on his bike. So he actually took the brake pads, was taking the brake pads apart to change them. And we realized that they're actually brand new. I guess we changed them another time before, but we just can't remember. Brake pads are fine, but the brakes weren't working really that well yesterday. So he's bleeding the brakes now. See if that helps.
Close.
Yeah.
Open. Close.
Okay. Okay, 13.6
on the battery, so that's good.
On 12.7. Wow, it immediately goes down.
Well, here, you want to turn off the headlights? Oh, no, they are
They're
off.
off.
God, this bike just takes a lot of power.
That's weird.
So the starting ignition just didn't do anything. That's kind of what happened when it used to quit. The button wouldn't do anything.
So now the battery seems very
Yeah.
good though.
Oh. That switch has got to be loose. Like, we should.
Why did it go with it running?
That switch.
1443. So it's the switch.
It even turns over when you have it in the off position.
I know.
You should disassemble that.
Let's just try and get it clean in here. It could just be as simple as that.
All right, we're just topping off the oil on the bikes. Ethan just took the VFR for a little test spin and it quit. Which is
I just had to walk it back a mile.
I had no
in
idea.
flip-flops. Because, I don't know, but we basically did so much troubleshooting that I think we killed the battery. Once it like almost was at idle, I don't think literally the battery could keep up with these like massive headlights.
We've been starting and stopping the bike a lot because we've been working on it. So, and we've only ridden the bikes for like 15, 20 minutes. So I think it was probably the battery. So we're going to charge it overnight and then we're going to go back and finish packing up and hit the road in the morning. Yeah, we have a lot of cool things planned and hopefully we'll be able to capture it all
Rocky
for you
Mountain
guys.
Loop, baby.
Rocky Mountain Loop.